See, so you freeze a big ice bullet.
Oh yeah.
So that's all squid in there. And then there's a lead weight, that's the tip of the bullet.
So we are now at the Malibu RV Park. I think it's like the only RV park in Malibu. It has all these layers, and we actually have a mountain view. That's code for not ocean view. And
that's code for you're looking at a bunch of RV butts.
yeah, we're just surrounded by RVs. We're gonna hang out here. It is Thursday, and usually Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays are busy days for us because we have videos to edit and upload and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we want to go back into LA because Malibu isn't too far from LA. But right now, I'm interested in having this fancy schmancy salad.
We're gonna go see the Lacma.
Oh, we're gonna go see the Lacma.
Liquid hot magma.
Magma.
No, when are we seeing the magma? Lagma.
Magma.
In the compound, am I right?
The museum.
Tomorrow.
The Lagma.
Magma.
The Lagma. Oh, would this be a good time, or have we already talked too much about these little bins that you got?
Oh, I don't think I've said anything about them.
Well, let's record some of that.
These little beauties are from Target. They have a lid. They fit perfectly in the freezer, so we put ice so that they're, whoops, easy access. But check this out. You can just put them straight in like this. The freezer closes. I have them down here. Keeps my lettuce fresh because I run out of room in those two little drawers. And check out these up here because they create like a high wall. So you can put little things that otherwise, if you were to stack them and then drive and open up your fridge, it would be all over the floor. So this way you can put them in here, put them up there, the fridge still closes. That's a good little fix right there.
Sunday morning,
Wait, let me get my
Malibu. Good job.
That is a loose term,
Hey,
friend.
it's 2:30. We call that Buenos Dias. Where are we going, Trish? What's the plan? What are we doing?
Let's go and see if we can go on this hike before we get rained on.
All right.
No, where we're going is in Escondido Falls.
Escondido.
Escondido Falls.
Escondido Falls.
3-mile hike.
Okay.
They said it's easy.
Okay.
And at the end, at the top, there's a waterfall, and it just rained this morning, so I think
Ooh.
there should be a pretty good waterfall.
All right.
El Matador Beach, I guess, is just this private little beach that has a little staircase that goes down with a big rock. I think we need to take some pictures.
Yeah.
There's a church up in the mountain I kind of wanted to see. And then there's the fresh fish market that way, and we get 10% off because we are staying at the...
And that's where we get the chowder?
That's where we get the chowder.
That's where we get the Malibu chowder.
Yeah.
That's not how they say it here in Malibu, though, but
No.
that's how it's said.
Don't say that. Say boo, boo.
I forgot that we're in the boo.
We're going in to go get some clam chowder.
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 There you go.
Chowder. Chowder. And then we're gonna go on a hike, hopefully.
Sourdough bread rolls, 1 chicken strip, and then a basket with 3 pieces of fish, and we can share the fish.
Oh yeah, they give Boston a run for its money. Really feel motivated to go hiking now. That's an entrance to a home, right there. Only, I would think, I mean, I think the only difference between that home and our home in Ginger is that has more landscaping in front of the door. Right, Cars?
Yeah. I mean, our trailer, people say 30 feet. I say it's 31 feet all over.
You know, you got this house over here, and their tennis court is like 300 yards away from the main house. Who would want to walk that far just to play some tennis?
Totally ridiculous.
When we want to play tennis, we put Ginger right next to the tennis court. Could you imagine if that was your driveway. As you drive home from a long day at work, you go down that path with an ocean view and this magnificent tree behind me, only to get to your house to realize how ridiculously far you have to walk to get to the tennis court. What's making this slightly challenging is doing it with one hand and the drone pulling me back. If you're afraid of heights, don't look back. Super safe hike to the very first waterfall where the boys were climbing up the rope. They did it unsafely, but it's a safe hike. Really pretty. Highly recommend doing it. I think there was an image of what the name of the hike was when we entered. I'll make sure to flash it right here. Hiking up to the second and third waterfall. Pretty good view for right now, but it's steep. Not exactly sure it's worth the risk. I'll tell you what, I'm having a really hard time trying to find this tennis court.
Good morning. What is this morning?
SAT day!
What? SAT day. All right, if you guys are traveling and you have teenagers, you can take your SAT anywhere. Did you know that? I did not know that. But I went on a site and they said all you need to do is have your school code and you can sign up. So, we were in Southern California, so why not take the SAT in
Beverly Hills.
Are you even kidding me right now? Beverly Hills, 90210. I mean, did anybody watch that besides me? Join us this morning. It's early, but really right now what we're doing is
we're gonna have an adventure after I take the test.
Oh yes, we're going to the Lacma. But right now we actually have a little baby crisis on our hands.
I need pencils.
Have number 2 pencils. We need them, and we've already been to 2 locations. Wanted to see the Lacma.
Here it is.
We're here to show it to you. Are you ready? Grab a snack. Relax.
Take a seat.
This is the best way to see a museum if you're not into museums. But if you are into museums, you you should come here because it is the largest museum on the western side of the states. Okay, let's go. Famous. That's famous. Doors are closing. It's over. You should come. So we are at the LA County Museum of
Modern Art.
Yes. And it was really fantastic. But this is not a museum. This is a campus. It's gigantic, people. Huge. Your kids will love it. They'll get to walk and run. And there's lots of places to eat and snack.
And they have postcards.
And they have postcards. This, you guys know this. Your little postcards are upside down. This was there. Andy Warhol, all of that. So, second Tuesday of the month, it's free. And all kids under 17 and under, also free. LA County resident after 3 p.m.
Wouldn't even have
free.
costumes.
They're super relaxed about cameras, recording, strollers. I saw dogs. Bring everybody. They're letting everybody in there.
¿Cómo?
Coffee, babe?
Café?
Cafe?
Un café? Sí, gracias.
Cafe. Nice and warm.
Ah, yes.
Because it's cold out here. But one of the
I know
good things,
it's like below 70.
one of the good things about coming to the Malibu Park, RV Park. I don't know if I said that right.
See?
But anyway, we were a little taken aback by the fact that it was a little pricey. We considered, should we do this, should we not do this? We said,
And we're off season too. It's
We're
only,
off season.
I shouldn't say only, but it's 60 to 65 a night. Peak is, Trish, tell them.
peak for these awesome ocean views, 200 buckaroonies a night.
Buckaroonies. We've never
Yeah.
paid that for an RV park.
We've never paid that. So I don't think we would either. So we're in a shoulder season, but I wanted to tell you, the price here is like getting an admission ticket to the botanical gardens because it is so gorgeous. You take this little trail, which is actually intended for dogs, to walk your dogs. You come down here, it brings you right down to the PCH. Anyway, but let's go look at these beautiful plants. There's succulents, there's flowers.
Succulents, but are they salubrious?
They're salubrious succulents.
And not half bad. What are you looking for today?
It's always sharks and stingrays.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The current taking it now to give it some action or give it some movement out there?
No, I mean, it depends on today's a rough day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's doing some stuff I'd rather it not do.
What would you prefer it to do?
Sit.
Really?
Sit, yeah, like a calm flat day is amazing, you know?
And that thing just sits down on the floor and
Yeah.
someone just snatch it up?
Yeah, sits and waits.
Well, so that ice melts off, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
it
like
looks like a legitimate squid, right?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's not that much ice. It's only a negative space.
How far did that thing go up? 300 yards?
Yeah, 300 is max, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're rooting for Rip. You know why? Because the current world record is 181 pounds for a stingray in 1978 in Huntington Beach. So we want this angler right here, Rip, to break the record this year, 2017. It's time. It's time.
Oh, it might be.
There he goes! Yeah! There's the record! Ah, this is a good one! Woo!
Do you think it's a shark or a stingray?
Nah, it's a ray.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a ray. Why? Sharks don't do this. No? Nah.
Sharks batter the...
If it's a shark, it's a giant shark. And I don't think it's a giant shark. It's a 125-pound stingray.
All right, Rip's got a fish, he's got a stingray. So now we're going down the bank and let's go record. He thinks it's about 125-pound stingray. You know, this is the coolest stuff. The coolest stuff that you can do is just go for a walk and go just see interesting things, and you'll come across the coolest situations and the coolest people. So what's the strategy for bringing these things in up on the shore?
I just gotta let the waves bring them in. So I let them crash it in and keep going. I'm trying to bend them back this way so we don't cross. Trying to turn them around.
How big is it?
Probably close to 100 pounds.
And that tail can't just cut the line?
No. All right. All right.
Now wait, didn't Steve Irwin die from
Yeah,
the Stingray?
But he got hit right in the heart. Pierced right in the heart.
But
I got hit in the ankle.
yeah, but you were holding him in such a way that you think.
Nah, he would not.
No?
There you go, Mark. There you go. That was awesome.
You don't want me. I'm slimy as hell.
I'm sliding.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we had two. He just gave me the ride. As soon as he gave me the ride, it popped off.
I'm still confused on that Stingray. Why are you so confident that it wouldn't come up and try to? You're holding it. It seemed like.
Just because I've done it so many times.
Yeah.
It's like, you're at a range more than you think you are. The barb's not at the tip. It's like 2/3 of the way up towards his back.
Really?
So he's got like a foot. It's not that, so when Steve Irwin, he swam behind the Stingray and the sun was coming this way and his shadow casted on the Stingray. So Stingray thought it was a shark trying to eat it, so it just shot its tail. And Steve Irwin was swimming right over and it got him right in the heart. That's
You mean they shoot the thing off?
No, but I'm saying it was a big Stingray.
Oh, okay.
And he went to do it like, they do it like it's like 100 times in a set, it's like, and it got him right in the heart. But
So it is very rare.
Oh yeah, that is there. Most people step on them, they're in there.
I see.
But that was just, and you're talking the foremost expert in the universe, But then, we were fishing one day and a big one, just like that, but it came in, it got me right in the ankle.
All right, Rip.
All right, guys, have a good one.
You saw it here first.
That was awesome.
And all the mainstream media is clamoring to get the first thing. We got it. We brought you the story first on KYD, baby. Anyway, super cool. I'm glad he caught a Stingray, 100-pounder. Rip, super great guy. That was fun, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Rip.
Thank
So, I mean, that comes to show you, just keep your eyes peeled for fun stuff and walk around and get out. You don't have to buy tickets for everything. You could just go out on a walk and look around and see things that are interesting.
Especially in a city. There's so many interesting people.
I know.
I mean, we're right next to Santa Monica. This is Malibu. That's Zuma Beach. We're just right in the thick of it.
It is just a little bit before we're about ready to pack up and head on up to Santa Barbara. Hello, Tori. And then there were some people up the way, Jen and Sean, and they came down and be like, hey, you guys are Keep Your Daydream. That's kind of cool. And then right next to them is another couple in an Airstream with the hashtag Endless Caravan. And I just learned about this, but apparently Airstream basically gives a Ford F-150 and a Flying Cloud Airstream, I'm guessing it's a Flying Cloud, for people to take for 3 months and just go around the country and experience RV life. A meetup just broke out. Like 5 minutes ago, a meetup just appeared. It's spontaneously created. So Instagram accounts, Ready Set Airstream, and the Art Pantry. Art Pantry, at Art Pantry. I don't know, I just think it's super cool, like that RVing generations are changing. More and more younger families are doing this with their families and getting out there, and they've got Instagram accounts and all sorts of stuff. So it was kind of a fun little meetup. It was neat to meet them, and it was all such great people. So anyway, geez, so now we're just gonna pack up and head on up to Santa Barbara.
Who's ready for Santa Barbara?
She is.
Well, that was super cool. We met some really great people.
We did, yeah.
I'm glad the sun came out, so everybody started congregating outside, because
That's true.
when it's a cloudy day, everyone kind of goes and does something quiet.
Yeah.
So
Okay, how do we get to Santa Barbara?
let's figure that out right now.
Do we turn right and take the one?
Yeah.